people who watch this show know I always talk about you got to take care of the football. You have to win the turnover battle, especially against the Steelers. Take a look at this. As far as turnover margin in the NFL goes, the Steelers are second. They're +4 behind Jacksonville, of all teams, at +5. Now, they had 4 interceptions, and they forced Joe Burrow to fumble as well. So they had 5 turnovers in their one win in overtime against the Bengals and won by 3. Browns are +1. They have they had 2 turnovers, and they turned it over once at the end of that Jets game. I think as long as they don't lose the turnover battle, the Browns win this game, and I think they will. I also think the defense, I hope, and I think they have heard enough, the problems. I think the defense comes out and plays well. Something along the lines of 21-10 is what I'm thinking. And again, what do you see as a key for the Browns to come away with a win?
I think along with a fast start and putting this behind them, which is kind of in each of their individual brains, right? So that's kind of hard to equate. But the Steelers are smart and they're well coached, right? And they're going to stress this rules-based cover 3, Seattle cover 3 that the Browns run a lot, right? They're going to stress the rules of that and put guys in that secondary in positions where they have to make quick decisions, right? Because that's been the problem, right? And if they've watched any tape at all and they know the narrative, then they're going to want to create those. They're going to run the beaters that make these guys make their decisions about their area of the field quickly and hope that they blow a coverage here or there. And what the Browns can do to eliminate the best thing they can do to eliminate that, besides communicating in the obvious and putting all those issues to rest, is get pressure on Trubisky, because he's not a great deep ball thrower. They have been outspoken about their not liking Matt Canada's offense. It hasn't pushed the ball down the field. So they tried to do that tonight. They're out of their element a little bit. I think if you can put some pressure on them, you turn them over. As far as the turnover and the thing you were talking about, if the Browns turn over the ball, that's how you lose this game. If you play a sound game, you are much more talented and you should win.
Yeah,
But I think that's a huge key as far as the defense goes.
I agree wholeheartedly. And there's a lot of talk in Pittsburgh that they want the rookie, Kenny Pickett, and they're unhappy with Mitchell Trubisky, the local guy from Menor. But, yeah, he was grilled about pushing the ball downfield more. So, again, if you're the Browns and you can force that, there's probably some turnovers to be had.
I agree. Yeah, he hasn't been great, and that's totally out of his element at this point. That's not what their offense has been up to, and that's the narrative over there, right? Like, get these talented wide receivers the ball. So certainly some opportunities, and so in that regard, got to be opportunistic back there in the secondary. The linebackers' play has been great so far. I would keep Anthony Walker on the field more. I don't know what they're doing. It's not the preseason anymore. I've seen enough of the Jacob Phillips experiment, right? Like, I'm cool. Leave Walker out there and JOK out there. They've been fantastic. So I think turnovers, so huge, and so we say it every week, but in this one more than ever, right? Because what the Steelers want to do is put the Browns in those kind of situations, and Minkah Fitzpatrick is playing with his hair on fire and an absolute ball hawk. So he has been terrific in 2 weeks. So know where he is. Don't do too much on offense. I don't think you have to go crazy here to win this game. I think if you score 20, 21 points, you'll be fine.